This is one of the big celebrations that I promised myself when I got down anywhere around 275 or lower. And I was never so excited as the day that I got this bike. And I was like a little kid, just having the time of my life, being able to be on a bicycle after almost 30 years. And I wasn't paying attention and almost got ran over 3 times the first week I was riding this thing. I was free now to eat what I wanted and how much I wanted and whenever I wanted and everything, and that's exactly what I did. And over the years, got to be in the upper 200s, and then quickly from there went to the 300s. You know, before I knew it, I was topping 400. And I would try various diets and stuff, and when I would lose some pounds, and it would always come back, and always brought a few more friends with it. Reading stories to my son, and he's poking me and telling me, Dad, finish the story, and I hadn't even realized that I'd fallen asleep. And so I went to the doctor and was found to have severe obstructive sleep apnea. And I forget how many hundreds of times they said I quit breathing in a 6-hour period. And once again, I was told that this was because of my weight. Every day I was having to take a handful of pills. I was on 2 types of insulin. Injecting myself anywhere from 4 to 8 times a day, having to do 6 to 8 finger sticks per day to monitor it, and I was really sick of the diabetes and all that involved. My weight topped down around 488 pounds. I was not enjoying life. I didn't go anywhere with my family. I didn't do anything with them. I was too embarrassed to go out with them. I was too embarrassed to go do things with them. Like one time we went to Six Flags, and I couldn't ride a lot of rides with my kids, and the people refused to let me ride because I was too heavy, or they couldn't strap the safety belts and all this. And the more experiences I had with that, of being embarrassed and humiliated regarding my weight, the more reclusive I became. And I just didn't want to be seen outside of my home unless I really had to. My weight was really causing me a lot of severe problems. I knew that something had to be done, and my doctor once again kept coming back with the bypass surgery, and I said, well, I'm scared. And he said, I'm not going to lie to you. He said, there's risk involved with it, but he said, you're running a lot higher risk staying the way that you are and keeping on going the way you are instead of having the surgery. You really need to get this done. And I said, my heart, is telling me that you're right, but my head still tells me that I can do this on my own. And he said, but your history tells me different. Went and met with a bariatric surgeon from Baylor. He made sure that I understood what I was getting into and that I was comfortable with having the surgery and him performing it, and that I was doing it for the right reasons. And he led me through a series of meetings with dietitians, psychologists, cardiologists, and various other people to be thoroughly checked out and to once again make sure that I was doing all this for the right reasons. The day of the surgery came, and I had my surgery. It took about 4 hours. Everything went well. I was treated like a king at Baylor. I had no complaints, and from then on, it was day by day, I felt stronger and better, and within a couple of weeks, I started walking again on a regular basis on a treadmill, and gradually I started riding bicycles, the stationary bicycles, and working out at the gym, and I was losing an average of anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds a week for the first couple of months. So it was almost a year out of surgery. I tried sleeping without my CPAP, and everything went well, and I've been sleeping without it since. I sleep like a baby, and it's just been a whole different ball game ever since then. I was able to stop all of my insulin injections And within another 2 months after that, I was off all the pills. And so basically 8 months out of surgery, my diabetes had resolved itself, and it's not something that I have to worry about anymore. Just like a carpenter with a tool, this surgery has given me the power to finally control and take control of my weight problems and to keep this weight off. And it's a tool that I'm forever grateful that was given to me. My name is Daryl Hess, and I've gone from a size 58, 60 pants down to a size 40. I've gone from a 5X shirt to just a regular extra large, and I've dropped 220 pounds so far.